Now we learned today that the blooming period has started for the cherry blossoms at the Tidal Basin, and meteorologist Melissa Nord was there this afternoon where the blossoms outshine the weather by a long shot.
The weather may not be that nice, but it is not stopping the hundreds and thousands of people that are checking out the cherry blossoms today and through the rest of the week, because the National Park Service today has announced that the blossom trees, these Yoshino cherry trees, are now reaching their bloom phase. So 20% of these trees right now are in their bloom. Once 70% of them reach it, then we've reached the peak bloom period, which could last from 4 to 10 days, highly dependent on environmental conditions. Now, most of these blossoms are opening up from their puffy white stage to that full bloom, which is when the blossom opens up all the way and is just full in its glory, gorgeous, but sensitive at that point. If we have temperatures down to 30 degrees or strong winds, which is a factor in the forecast tomorrow, wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour, that could damage the blossoms. We'll have to wait and see exactly what happens, but it is not stopping all these people from checking out the blossoms at the Tidal Basin. In DC, meteorologist Melissa Nord, WUSA 9 News.
So I guess we would be more concerned if the wind was maybe 5 days from now, not necessarily tomorrow, because if they're just budding, they should be still holding on to the trees, right?
Yeah, they're tougher than we think. But then we have more winds tomorrow, and then we have more winds on Friday. So
it never gets old seeing that sea of pink.
It doesn't. It's
so
spectacular.
Beautiful.
Okay, let's talk about the cherry blossoms in case you missed this, because they've moved it up a little bit. Actually, it's pretty close to average. Now it's the 5th through the 8th will be peak bloom. Our average is the 4th, and the latest it's ever peaked, which is 70%, is back in 1958. Back in 2013, 2014, 2015, we were right around the 9th and the 10th, so we're kind of back in that wheelhouse, if you will. Okay, live look outside. There they are. I mean, they look pretty much peak to me, but they're not quite technically peak, but they're still worth seeing. If you're worried about the winds, go see them tomorrow before they roll through.